In life, we are all chasing a certain emotion. We want to feel a certain way. We want to experience freedom. We want to experience happiness, peace, joy, love, etc. And the truth of the matter is that is the only reason why we want umjolo, we want money. It's because we want to feel a certain way, no? Hi guys, my name is Tande Somlamba. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, hello. Yo, yeah, umjolo, relationships, etc. Okay, so today I want to share how me pedestalizing experiences is helping me navigate relationships. When I say relationships, I am talking about every ship you can think of, whether it's work, ekaya, business, mjolo, every ship. Okay. So having been someone who's always been a people pleaser, someone who's always like prioritize other people's happiness, relationships have always been like a boxing ring for me. And I felt like I am not winning. Even though, as I said, someone who always prioritize others, but I always found myself in situations where the person I'm prioritizing feels like I'm not doing enough, because takers never know when to stop. Okay, yeah, so now I stop being a giver. Yeah, so I remember telling myself at the beginning of this, in the beginning, I remember telling myself in the beginning of this year that this year I want to experience my relationships differently. Because I felt like I was doing something wrong, because why else was I repeating the same instances where you meet a friend, or you meet a business partner, or you meet a boyfriend, and it starts out humanati, and then at the end of the day it feels like you're the only one who's like pulling the weight. I was like, there's something wrong. And it's funny because in my line of work, I've helped people navigate relationships, and why was I not experiencing the same? Kodwa ke isiZulu sithi inyanga yezelaphi, and that's why I took it upon myself to like invest in how I see relationships, invest in myself, and invest in everything that has to do with relationships. I'm not going to talk about what I did exactly because it's going to take a lot of time and I am late. It's just that this thing has been bugging me and I wanted to share with you guys, because I'm not saying now I am experiencing like beautiful relationships, but I know that most of my relationships are somehow balanced. My relationship with my bestie Keto, that's like the best relationship I am experiencing, and that also helped me experience female relationships differently. I know most of us feel like female relationships are like full of backstabbing, jealousy, competition, and whatnot. And now that I've changed and stopped putting people on a pedestal, so if I'm friends with you, I'm not gonna put you per se as like you are my alpha and omega, but I put the experience that I'm having with you on the pedestal. So when the focus is on trust, the focus is on loyalty, the focus is on reciprocating whatever energy, it is easy for me to say, okay, I'm no longer getting what I am giving, I'm no longer getting what was promised to me, and then psh, boom, boom. And because at the end of the day, you don't want umjolo because you want a man. We want to be in a partnership because we want support, we want peace, we want experiences like dates, we want gifts, we want everything that normally comes with relationships. So another thing that I did was I started giving myself more of those things. I stopped waiting for a man to take me out on a date, take me out on trips, buy me gifts, buy me flowers, love me, affirm me, validate me. I started giving those things more to myself. That's why I think, I'm not saying I'm not going to struggle, but any breakup, whether it's business breakup, friendship breakup, mjolo breakup, will not hit me as bad as it used to hit me, because I now understand that there is abundance of the experiences that I'm feeling now. I'm not saying people are replaceable, but in a sense we are. And yeah, but I am now understanding that God has made everything to be abundant. There is no scarcity in love, especially if you are receiving what you are giving yourself. So if you first give yourself the experiences that you are seeking in relationships, it is easy for you to attract more of that. It is easy for you, for God to give you more of that. Hey, lana man. Hey. So in a sense that I think there's a, yeah, okay, never mind, because I was gonna misquote what I wanted to say. But then it stops you from holding on to things and people that are not good for you, because you now understand that I have what I am getting from this person. I can give myself most of the things that I am getting from this person, and they are not the standard of what I should be receiving. They are not the standard of what I should be accepting. And it allows you to also be someone who gives out. It makes it easy for you to love others, to accept them, and you let go of control, because you're now less worried about, do they like me, are they gonna stay in my life? But it's now okay, right now, today, the relationship is going good. I'm experiencing I am seen, I am validated, I am whatever. And then if we wake up maybe next week, excuse me, or 2 months later, and I am not receiving that, I am able to choose myself. I am able to say, this person found me doing fine, so it's easy for me to do fine. Not that you just run to the next relationship that is available, no, but it will be easy for you to deal with breakup. It will be easy for you to say, okay, I'm moving on, and then you redirect the attention and energy back to you. You heal yourself, and it doesn't take you 40 years to get over someone who was maybe doing even the bare minimum. And I think also putting people on a pedestal. There's the reason why we accept the bare minimum and think it's the standard. Uyithole ungasakhoni move on from someone who is actually treating you like competition, if it's friendships, from someone who is jealous of you, from someone who only calls you when they need something from you, from someone who is like making you feel like shit. Are we allowed to swear on YouTube? Yeah, so when you, because I remember I've always wanted to go to Cape Town with a partner, and I think I started pushing for a Cape Town trip from 2022 on that relationship that I was in, but it wasn't happening. And if I'm being honest, it wasn't the finances, maybe, yeah. And last year I thought I was gonna go again with a partner. It didn't happen. That's when I was like, you know what, I am going. January I went to Cape Town alone, and it was the best. And also, like, even last year there was a trip that, okay, my problem sometimes is that I'm very impulsive. So there was also a trip to Clarence that was planned, and then when the person that was supposed to come along didn't come along, I wasn't like, oh, now I'm gonna be bored without this person. I might as well cancel and lose the money. I was like, you know what, I am going. I went to Clarence Free State alone. I'm still going to go to that place. It was like, your Free State, I think we don't get too much content on the beauty of Free State, but yeah, I'm still gonna go. So it makes it easy for me to say, when someone drops me off, or when someone drops me last minute, I am able to continue with the set plans, unless if maybe the drop off is something like an emergency, sickness, death and whatnot. Those things are understandable. But when people don't value you, they find it easy to cancel on you just like that, because they don't care. They don't care that when we are phone. And yeah, so now I am doing more of that, and it's proving to be fruitful, because I am more worried about what I am getting out, but also I do like invest in what I am giving. And the more mina I am abundant, the more I am full. It is easy for me to give to the next person without depleting myself, because I take time to invest in myself. I take time to love on myself. I take time to heal and just be present and not worry about, do they like me? Are they gonna betray me? Are they gonna leave me? What's gonna happen in 6 years? It's not to say you should be blind and just enjoy, but sometimes we get so fixated on the future that we don't see the red flags that are happening right there and there. So I know that I'm in a good space to have like relationships in all areas of my life that are healthy, that are not only compromising my boundaries, my self-worth, my umina, but relationships that are adding value to myself, because I started prioritizing the experience. I started looking out more on giving out what I've already like worked on, if you get me. But yeah, that's what I just wanted to share maybe we need to look at relationships differently, and we need to shift the focus on the other person, and the focus should be on you, and that will allow us to experience relationships better. It doesn't mean you won't be hurt. We are people now, and you hurt people. It doesn't mean that you won't be betrayed, but it means that you understand that some things they have nothing to do with you, because maybe this person is just a bad person. It's not because you deserve it. And when you understand and you treat people as people, and you stop glorifying them and stop making them perfect, you accept that they'll make mistakes, and you'll be able to make sober decisions on whether you should leave the relationship, or it is still worth being fixed, or yeah. So when you put such things in the plate, you are not putting yourself up for failure, but it is bound to be successful in a way. But I'm not saying this will just make the relationship end emshadweni, or the friendship end in us being izalukwazi and who have been friends for years. But I'm just saying maybe it will help save you the heartache. Okay, sure. So thank you for watching. Bye.